Planning any venture means that you must understand the processes that will be involved. In their simplest form, process maps are very clear diagrams for people to understand what to do when an event happens. Picture this scenario. You and your friend Carl are running a small business which makes custom-made bracelets for people. A lady asks you to make a bracelet for her and you agree. You bump into Carl in the hallway and quickly share with him the order that came in. Carl tells you he'll get to it in a few hours. 2 days later, the lady calls and says, "Hey, is my bracelet ready?" You call Carl. "Carl, where's the bracelet?" He says he forgot. He'll get right on it, but he asks you for the details. You vaguely remember, but you aren't sure because you thought Carl was handling it. This is a complete recipe for disaster. How could this process be more professional? The steps in the process you would want to include are as follows. Take the order from the lady. Send an email order to Carl. Ask him to acknowledge receipt of the email. If no email is received from Carl in one day, follow up with a text message. Receive the email receipt from Carl. Carl creates the bracelet, emails you that it's ready for delivery. If no email is received from Carl that states the product is ready for delivery, follow up in 2 days with a text message. Acknowledge his email. If the bracelet's not ready, fire Carl. Don't work with people who can ruin your business. This is a very basic process, and so you can see it looks something like that. Note that there are 2 lanes in the process because it involves 2 people. They look like swim lanes, and they are in fact called swim lanes. These make it very easy for each person to see at a glance what their responsibilities are. In the case of Carl, he knows that if he doesn't acknowledge the order, he's going to get an email from you. You can create process maps for free from diagram.ly. It's the link on your page. It's a product of jgraph.com, and these may be used openly without requesting further permission. It does not require registration. Note that you will have to save the file to your computer in case you want to look at it or work on it again at a later time. You may also save the file as a picture in a JPEG image or other formats. The process map also includes different shapes. The oval is used to show the start and end of a process. The rectangle is used to show the action or event that's taking place. And the diamond is used to show a decision that has to be made. Decisions normally have a yes, a no, or a maybe. With each response comes a different action. The arrows show the flow of direction. Now these 3 basic shapes are mostly what you'll ever need to create good process maps. You can find other shapes and meanings at the other link on your page or from many other places on the internet.